So, back in February 2021, Nintendo released Bowser's Fury, a small add-on for the Wii U port of Super Mario 3D World. This side mode had some unique things, one of which was a fully open world. In today's video, I want to talk about my idea for a fully open world 3D Mario game. Now let's jump right into it. So the most obvious topic right now is the world itself. I've put together a possible map, which you can see up there, and it includes a mix between regular Mario worlds and some new additions. Now, onto my ideas for how each of the areas I mentioned should look like. The grass area would pretty much have that traditional 3D Mario grass vibe, akin to Bottom Battlefield and Super Bell Hill. The levels in the grass area, I think, should essentially be like 3D Land and 3D World with a mix of Mario 64 style level design. This large area would have tons of things to collect. Now onto the desert area. I think the desert area could be wide and open, and I was thinking of having maybe a desert area based off the Wild West. Because honestly, we haven't gotten that many Wild West areas in Mario at all. None in the mainline games as far as I know. This Wild West area could have cowboys, saloons, and more, like guns. For example, like if Kirby now has a gun in his mainline games, surely Mario can as well. Onto the snow area. Okay, I got carried away here. I was thinking, why not have a winter resort type area? This will make use of a snowboard power-up, which I'll talk about later. Anyways, the levels and, different areas could just be different slopes on different mountains. And there could also be some ice skating based areas, which would be pretty cool to see. Onto the water area. Now, I couldn't think of much, but I did think about a power-up that gives Mario flippers to help the player swim underwater. I think this area could be based around Atlantis, but like I said, I don't really have many ideas for a water area. The beach area is probably just going to be one of the small areas in the game that could be added just for a tiny bit of diversity. I think there would probably just be only a couple of collectibles there, as on the map that I drew, it's also a small area. The jungle area could be based off a rainforest, as that pretty much has never happened in mainline Mario. This would also allow new and funky enemies to be added to the game. The mount area should be a harsh, empty area to contrast with the colorful, lively areas in the rest of the game. A couple of caves and some mines would be good enough for this area. Yeah. The ghost area in this game could just be part of the jungle area, but it's spooky and haunted. The ruins, in my opinion, should be sorta based on ancient Roman and ancient Greek ruins. That would be really cool to see. The Oasis area should be a literal paradise. Of course, not quite, because they'll be under attack by Bowser. The swamp area should be very swampy? I think that lava section, which is straight up in the middle of the whole map, could actually have been the area where Peach's Castle was, and the main part of the lava area is Peach's Castle, and it's in lava because it's been taken over by Bowser. This isn't the first time it's happened in New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, so it's not much of a stretch. Yeah, that was a lot to take in at once. Alright, before we go on to the collectibles, I just want to quickly mention a short little thing, how Mario would traverse the world. So in Bowser's Fury, obviously, it's Plessy, because it just is. In this game, I think it would just be Yoshi. And Yoshi could even have some power-up forms. That would be cool to see. I'm going to talk about those later as well. Now, I want to talk about collectibles. Just like in Bowser's Fury, every 100 coins should give you a power-up, and you can continue to have up to 5 of the same power-up in your inventory, and a total of 5 different types of power-ups. However, like in Super Mario Odyssey, there should also be a second version of coins. These second type of coins could just be used to evolve power-ups, like in Kirby and the Forgotten Land. For example, you could evolve a Fire Flower to shoot 3 stronger fireballs instead of 1 at a time, and stuff like that. It would just be pretty cool to see. The main collectible of the game should follow the moons in Odyssey in the sense that they're pretty much everywhere. except like 500 and not 999. Obviously, each area in the game would have a handful of main story-based collectibles, and then some side ones and some hidden ones. And a certain amount of these would be needed to get to each area. I would say about 120 to get to Bowser. The most obvious question here is, what will the new collectible be? One really can't say. I just say stars because, you know, this is the most common one, but who knows? Maybe shines? Something like that. On to the power-ups. Now, I'm not going to explain them that much as the names are pretty self-explanatory, but without further ado, let's go. Mushroom. Come on, must I really explain this? Fire Flower. I don't need to explain this either. Invincibility Star. No explanation needed. The Ranger Mushroom. Finally, a power-up that's not been done before. The Ranger power-up should turn Mario into Sheriff and would give him a Sheriff-style outfit and flintlock guns. The Super Bell. Returning from 3D World, this would allow Mario to turn into a cat. Tanuki Leaf. Returning from 3D Land and 3D World, this would allow Mario to turn into a furry. Huh. Snowboard. Another new idea for me. This is a simple power-up idea, and it would just give Mario a snowboard to ride on. This power-up will automatically go away if Mario isn't on a downhill slope. Skates. This will allow Mario to move around faster, twirl in the air, and ice skate on ice. Flippers. These will help Mario swim better underwater. Rope Mushroom. This mushroom will give Mario the ability to swing across large gaps. Spear Flower. This power-up would give Mario, believe it or not, a spear. Lastly, the Ninja Mushroom. This will give Mario the ability to double jump, quick teleport, and throw shurikens. So yeah, those were my power-up ideas. I wonder what you guys thought. Let me know in the comments down below. But now it's time to move on to the special Yoshi forms. Let's go on. Dash Yoshi. Returning from Super Mario Galaxy 2, I think Dash Yoshi would be extremely helpful to the player, especially when it comes to getting around the world. And just like in Super Mario Galaxy 2, this power-up would only last for a limited time. Glide Yoshi. Similar to gliding in the new Kirby and the Forgotten Land, this form of Yoshi would help Mario glide from high cliffs and areas. Jet Ski Yoshi. This Yoshi form would allow Yoshi to traverse water easily. However, this form of Yoshi can't go beneath the water. Mountain Climbing Yoshi. It's in the name. This form of Yoshi would allow Yoshi, and of course Mario, to climb mountains for a certain period of time. Bull Yoshi. This form of Yoshi can charge very fast and ram into objects and enemies. Minecart Yoshi. This would allow Yoshi to travel faster and automatically go through the mines in the mountain area. And last but not least, Flashlight Yoshi. Not Bulb Yoshi, as that emits light in all directions in a limited radius. Flashlight Yoshi would only give light in front and with a much larger range. On to the final thing. The story. Now, I don't have a super interesting story for this game, because it's Mario. They won't add an interesting story. But I just have this. Bowser wants to turn the entire Mushroom Kingdom into Bowser's world, so he infiltrates Peach's castle, and it's up to Mario to rescue her and save the Mushroom Kingdom from being engulfed by Bowser's evilness. Yeah, I can't come up with anything better. So what do you guys think of these ideas? If you have any other cool ideas for an open 3D Mario game, let me know down below. These would be really cool to see. But I hope you guys did enjoy watching, and have a nice day. And see you all later. Bye.